it's touching lives, it's touching all of you. So I love that, and I'm grateful and I'm blessed, and I'd love to connect with any of you guys, and I'm so grateful also, Glenda, Sue, thank you for for introducing this to all your team.
My pleasure. Tell them how many children you have.
We have 8 children.
8.
And our youngest is 21, but we still have 3 at home because they found out it's easier to live at home, I think, than it is to be out on your own. So yeah, my 8 children are my claim to fame.
Well, it's very, very wonderful to have you on, and I'm sure everyone enjoyed you, and I do. Thanks for all your help. She's always there for us. Yeah, her and Julie both.
Oh, and you guys, Glenda, I mean, you guys mentioned about the USA. We are super, super pumped. If you guys know anybody in the States, because we're building into the event in Las Vegas, and we've been waiting a year for this. So super excited. I'll be there. I know Julie's going to be there. Whoever can be there, or if you know people in the States, we'll be happy to meet your people personally at this event. So super excited about our Zoom call that we have tonight. We're going to learn more about the event and everything that's going on there. So yeah, in the States, it doesn't matter where, just get people there.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed. I have a concert. I've been booked for months, so that's the weekend. I was praying. I said, don't let it be the first weekend in October. And what do you think? So anyway, we'll get back to let's go to where's the next one is in Bombay, or where is it? Thailand somewhere?
Thailand.
Yeah, the big one. Yeah. So
yeah, if you know anybody in Thailand, man, they are really doing it big there. I mean, the company is just
aren't they putting like $20 million into it or something?
Can I phone you back? I'm on a Zoom call with Charl and Melinda.
Yeah, I think it's more like 50 million that they're investing into this. Hi. And their vision for this company, and they want to be in 100 countries before the end of the year. And so their global expansion is just, I mean, it's just taken off. And I watch the Philippines. I watch a lot of these other countries, and they're very in tune to this kind of healing. And so they're taking it to the next level. And I hope that every country can do the same.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Dr. Charl, it's back to you. Well, I know I had a pop-up that said about 5-10 minutes ago that they were recording.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if... There you are. Back to you.
Hi, there's Frank.
Hi.
Frank is from London. And
hello, everyone.
Wearing a t-shirt there. They're not having winter.
And his dog is very happy.
Your dog is very happy to be on the show. Thank you, Frank. Ronald was sharing you guys. We're not new to network marketing, but we're very new to the Itera. So we have to learn the culture and the technology. So it was fantastic to get input from you people who have been around a while. And it's, I meet a lot of people now after all this lockdown drama and stuff. They've all had enough of network marketing. But it's amazing when they see the Itera, they suddenly don't mind network marketing again. And some just do it for the device, but some actually can see this business is a new technology. And I love one of the talks I had said, we're swimming in blue water. There's no competition. We're not competing with anyone because no one else has this. So what could be easier than this? It's if you want to make it a business, you still have to work at it, of course. And some people will enjoy it and some don't want to do it. So it doesn't matter as long as you get the device.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I forgot that Rhonda was going to share just briefly about maintenance fees and what that is.
Okay.
Okay.
Rhonda?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so what I love about their maintenance program is that it's $30 a month, but for that you get 21 PV, 21 points. And those points are just dollar for point what you can use to purchase free product from Price. So, and they enhanced their marketing program recently to where we not only get that 21 points, but it becomes part of a residual income plan with Price where we can earn 3% on the 21 volume points, which isn't a lot, but it follows our family hierarchy. So you can get paid up to 20 generations, and it does have compression. So because this is pretty new, it's just starting out, but I'm pretty sure the when they first started this just a couple months ago, that the top lady made like $14,000 just on that part of it because of the team underneath her. So and you know, so that all being said, I'm kind of new to a network marketing company that pays you so well in free product. So just to give you guys an idea of what that can look like, I know I've earned over $30,000 in free product.
Oh.
And that's been since November. So the free product is something that you can do anything. You know, you can sell the devices, you can loan them out, you can give them away. You can do whatever you want because they're yours. You can use them to incentivize, you know, your team, people who are helping the most people or people who those in need, you know, whatever. So I really love that because it's enabled, I know Julie, myself, I don't know, Glenda, what you've done with it so far, but it does enable you also to have a way to help people who maybe can't afford the devices. And, you know, I don't know. I think it's a win-win for everybody with the free program and the fact that they have, when people pay their maintenance, it's not just, you know, they're actually getting something. They're getting those points for doing it. So I love it. It's fabulous for everyone.
And would you explain that when they come in, they get the rest of the month plus the next month free?
Yes. Yes. So like if someone were to come in now, they would get, you know, the days of the month, you know, for the rest of August, and then they would get September, and that would be like a gift from the company, a free gift. And then after that is when you would start paying your $30 maintenance. And we just actually move it over from our bonus wallet, you know, to our register wallet and pay that maintenance. And then when you do that, that's where they give you the 21 points right away, shows up in your bonus redemption wallet, which is the wallet where you earn the free, you know, the points that you can use for free product.
Now, do you get any benefit from your downline coming up if your maintenance is not paid?
Well, if your maintenance is not paid, people can still like make an income. Like say your maintenance isn't paid and you would sell a device, you're gonna earn the 10% of the volume. So say a classic is like 200 PV, so you would earn that $20, but you wouldn't earn the other forms of income. So you wouldn't be able to earn the pairing, which is where a lot of people make money right out of the gate, because they can, on a classic, they can earn that additional $80 in pairing, which is what I did. And just the other forms of income are not open to people who don't pay that, don't have their maintenance paid. So it's pretty important to have that paid if you're going to build a business, or if you think you're going to share with people and help other people. It's kind of a win-win, because honestly, most people, like I said, will make the money on just pairing and making the, but they still would get that 10% and they would still get their points. They just wouldn't get the other forms.
So if the scenario was that I don't sell a classic and people below me are selling, do I receive anything at all from them without my maintenance fee being paid?
No, not really, because those all
It bypasses you? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. That's, anybody else have any questions?
I just ask there, this to do the business, it's optional, isn't it? You don't have to do the business if you don't like. So you can just own a device and maybe help other people get devices. But if you don't, am I right? Please correct me. If you don't want to do the business, you don't have to pay the $30 a month.
Yes, and if you don't want to do the business, you don't even have to look at your website. I mean, you're done. You buy it and you're done. You don't ever have to use a username and, you know, and all the passwords. If you're not going to do it, you're done. Once you purchase it, you're done.
The other thing I noticed is that I found the compensation plan was quite generous, and I thought they have to cap it somewhere, and then I saw they cap you at $900 per day. So I think I can live with that quite easily. It's not too restrictive. I wouldn't mind $900 a day.
And I honestly, like, the place that I was in was like, you have to understand, I wasn't going to do this. And then all of a sudden it's like everybody else was, I mean, I couldn't sell them fast enough, you know, because like I said, and that wasn't even, that was just leading with the product and what the product does. So regardless, it's like a lot of people, honestly, like Glenda Sue said, they might just want a device, but they might refer other people. So they might want to be part of the referral program, even though, like, you know, even though they have like a place or a position with in the company. But if they, you know, they might want to refer 4 or 5 people and earn a free device. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, everybody fits in here. It's like, get in where you're fit in. And I have a lot of people too that maybe they didn't do anything. Like I was the person who honestly bought the device, didn't use it right. Kind of woke up a couple months later and they're all laughing at me because I was the person that had my heels dug in and wasn't going to do it. And now I'm a 1-star marketing director with Price, and my business is exploding. And it's because of people like Glenda Sue and Julie and people that are just helping a lot of people and meeting people where they're at. And I think people appreciate that. And people are designed, God designed us to want to help people, and God designed our bodies that our bodies are designed to heal and not to be sick. So it's really a win-win for everybody. And it's a great opportunity because I think a lot of people also are looking for a way to, you know, have an additional stream of income because of prices everywhere. I don't know about you guys, but in the United States, everything's like triple what it used to be in costs. So it helps a lot of people have another avenue where they can, you know, they can offset the increases everywhere else.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you can. The maintenance of $30, is it? Is
Yes.
that every month for 12 months?
Yes. And then when did you get started?
Last week, I think.
Okay.
So
you have all get paid
so
for.
you can pay for it if you want to do the business. You pay your $30 per month, and then they give you 21 back into a separate account.
Yes. Yeah. Into your bonus redemption, which is $1 for point that you can use to do free products. So for every month, like, and those of us, some of us that are doing the business, if we know we're going to do it, I mean, we're just like paying it, you know, people can pay 3 months and 6 months or a year in advance. They can do whatever they want to, just to make sure they don't have to look at it, whatever. But they're what they pay you back is incredible. And I've never
basically you pay them 30. They in theory keep the $9 for themselves. You get a credit for 21.
Yep.
So you're really buying your future products in advance, aren't you? Because it's like you're putting it into a savings account.
Yes. Yep.
And-
And some people will put more in advance, like say they might pay it in advance because then right away they've almost earned a free device by doing that. You know, because they're doing it, you know, paying it like a year ahead. And once somebody makes their first sale, every sale they make on whether it's like a classic, they're getting 70 points. And then, and like, if you know people that are in the wellness industry, or like, for example, I have a new group of people that are in the States, in Boise, Idaho area, and they're more massage therapists, more into energy healing, things like that. And so we had them at hello. You know what I mean? They were like, you don't have to tell us anything. We know what this is. They were all on board. They can't order the devices fast enough. Because there's such a need. There's such a, you know, people want what we have. And
well, if they're in that business, they're going to
Yeah.
want the expensive units as well, aren't they?
Yes, they are buying the pros, and I have the Itera Bio, which is the foot device, and they don't even have that yet. But they're building their points up very quickly because I told them I bought mine with points. You know, it's $4,500 US, but I didn't pay for it. I just paid shipping. I bought it with my points. And so that's what they're trying to do also. But they've been buying the pros, and the professional people understand it. And the pro is the device. I don't know if anybody has one on the, I know Glenda Sue, do you have the pro? Okay. Okay. And I know Julie does. I don't know who else does, but you can literally run that device all day long. And it has a cool setting. It's a machine to be spoken of, I tell you. And so a lot of the people that are doing treatments on people and are all in on the pro device, and also the bio is pretty new. So that's a I mean, I had some on my team sold 2 of the bios yesterday, and I think there was like 2 or 3 pros that were sold. So
Rhonda, you said
also-
something about 70 points. I thought the classic is 200 PV.
well, it's 200
What-
PV. But I mean, when you get the points, like when you get the you know, that goes into your bonus redemption wallet that you can buy free product.
Right.
That's
Oh,
the
that's
point.
70.
Yes.
Okay.
And so
All right.
actually the way I not only got my bio for free, but I got my first pro I got for free by using my points. And so even though some people maybe, like, I didn't start out with a pro, but I knew I wanted it. And once people started, you know, everybody else wanted a classic, bought a classic, whatever. And then I did have people start saying, well, you know, I really want that pro device. So when people started buying that, I was able to earn 1,000 points every time somebody that I personally told about it got the pro. So the points can build up very quickly. And that's a great way for people to, you know, get into, you know, get the pro or get the bio.
So how many points do you need to say build up to get a classic? How many points gets you a classic?
The same 380, so it's $1 for point. And then the premium would be 1140, and then the pro would be 3,800, and then the
Okay.
bio 4,500.
Those are US prices.
Yeah, yeah.
Yours is slightly higher. Yeah.
Okie dokie. And say if you're paying the maintenance charge and you get to say $400 ish, and you haven't sold one, what do you actually do with the points then? Do you have to take a product?
If you have 400 points, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can redeem those for either a classic, or they have a 7 Wonders hydrogen water bottle. They have the Ion Shield that you can wear. They have patches. So there's different options that people can redeem their points for.
Okay.
Or you can let it build up,
Yeah.
past
Yeah.
400, and yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
did.
Well, and
Okay.
people, like I said, there's all different kinds of people, but if you don't ask, you'll never know what people really want. Like I said, early on, when I didn't even want to do this, and after I had sold like 4 or 5 devices, they said, "Oh, you earned enough for a free one. Do you want to get your free one?" I'm like going, "I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah." So I was able to cash in and get a free device right away. And that, like I said, very foreign to me, that right away I was earning free product. And I was honestly, when I had just one, I was the person who was going, "I don't want it to break. What happens? I better have a backup." I wanted to have a backup device. So I thought that was pretty cool that right away I did actually earn a free one. And so I had one right away that I could use for my water and put on my hair dryer stand for my water, and then have one to use.
And I assume at no stage you can take it as a cash payment back.
Say that again.
I guess you can't take it as a cash payment back.
No, the points you have to redeem for product. And then once you get
Okay.
the product, sell it, sell it to somebody personally, or you can
Yeah.
lend it, or you could gift it. You can do whatever you want with it once you earn it.
Okay.
Yeah, the money
Okay.
that comes into your bonus from selling, that you can transfer to your bank.
Okay.
Okay, there's 2 different ways. One is
Okay.
cash, and then the other is free product.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
correct.
Okay.
So do you guys know anybody in the States?
Well, my cousin lives in Florida,
Cool. What part?
Tampa.
Oh, that's not too far. It's
Yeah.
a couple hours from my place is down there.
And another cousin's in the New York State on the border of Canada, I believe.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, folks,
Very
thanks for asking that, Frank. You've got 2 wallets, really. The one you can convert to your bank account, and the other one
Yeah.
with Prife, with the,
Okay. I didn't know that, you see, so that's good to know.
yeah. It's like two bank accounts, one's dedicated to product, and the other one you can draw as cash.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to show you a very good training video which explains all this. And I think some people who run the explosive business, they'll be surprised at how quickly it builds up. But we'd like to just get Melinda, who's going to tell us a bit more about testimonies and training videos and on the product and the business, as well as the stock situation in South Africa.
Right. Good evening, everybody. That was very nice. And thank you so much, Rhonda and Julie and Glenda Sue. Great information that. And I think the message here is that the product is so amazing that people just want it. And that's what we experienced. The company has a very nice compensation plan to that, but that's not what we focus on. We focus on sharing this device with friends and family for what it can do. And first of all, try it yourself. Use it, drink the water. And that's what I've been doing with drinking the water. The whole I'm the one that's making the water for everybody and see to it that everybody has it. And we use it for everything. I have Esmery and Peter to share a testimony, but before that, I just want to share that I spoke to Lizelle from the South African Stockist Office. 200 devices is en route. She's can't give me exact time of arrival, but we will keep you posted, and we thank you for your patience. In the meantime, line up your people and enroll them, let them get into your system and let them share, because when the minute the stock is here, it will be sent out to them. So don't stop sharing now. The stock is en route. And I think they didn't realize that we will run so fast with the stock that they had available. So, and I want to thank Glenda Sue again for all her help. And then always there, even if we're not in the same time zone, she's just there to help. Thank you, Glenda. Then Esmerie and Peter, can we get you on to share your testimonials, please?
Hi there, yes, but I'm not sure how to switch on the video though. But can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly say that I had an operation on my fingers. I actually cut my finger off, almost off, about 15 years ago, and I had to have an operation to have it repaired. All the nerve endings and tendons and whatever. And I've had the use of the finger, but it always used to feel tight when I made a fist, and I couldn't properly close the finger into my fist. And I only simply did the 2 minutes on my hands and feet and that story. And I, as a byproduct, I realized one day, but my finger does not pull tight anymore, and I can completely close my fist. So that's something small, because it wasn't really something that was too much of a bother, but it's still amazing nonetheless. Now, Peter's English, he's a bit worried about it, but I said to him, he can do it. Here's Peter.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, I had an accident about in 1985, and my right leg, the wiper blade went into my right leg, and I lost a lot of nerve endings. And the end result was my lower leg had this pain feeling, but it was not always there. Only when you touch it, you can feel there's something wrong. And I start blowing my whole leg and at the bottom of my feet, at the bottom of my foot with the Itera care, and that whole feeling is gone. I can touch my leg now, and there's no feeling anymore, or that painful feeling. And also only on the right of my right knee, there is still a part that's still numb. But furthermore, everything is fine, and I feel great.
Wow, that's fantastic. And yeah, that's really fantastic. I know that it's very subtle changes for many people. And if you listen now to Charles and how he's going to talk now on the water and how that works and the whole frequency, the energy, then one understands why things like that happens. But before that, I just want to say on the training videos, Esmerie has started the Telegram group. Most of you are on that, and she's going to post it here again on Zoom, but also on our WhatsApp group is the link. And I suggest that you all go to that and join us on the Telegram group, because she has categorized everything in nice compartments under nice headings that you can easily find it and share with your friends and family. And
also, don't forget, Melinda, that on August the 20th, that's a Sunday, Julie has said that she's going to do a special PowerPoint for South Africa.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Glenda. Yeah, we just spoke just before the meeting. We spoke about that, and she had to ask Julie if she will do that. And because Tuesday night is difficult for Julie. You saw the time that it's there with them. So we said, okay, can we have then Sunday the 20th? Just half an hour. She has a very nice PowerPoint presentation that she would like to share with us. So please mark that time. Also, whatever, if you cannot, you know, we all have a very busy life, and you're gonna try to join us in the Zooms. But if you can't, it will be recorded, and it will be available on our Metabol Wellness YouTube channel. Michael will put it on there for us. Thank you, Michael, for that in advance. So thank you for reminding me, Glenda Sue. Okay.
You're welcome. And this will be a good thing to invite new people, because it's a one-on-one kind of overview, and they can ask questions at the end. So it would be a great time to set up some people that don't know anything about frequency healing.
Okay, great.
That's at 8 p.m. your time. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we're going to give time to Charles to share more about the structured water, because if you realize what it does to your cell, your system and your cells, you will want to listen to this again. Thank you.
Okay, last week we touched on, we know the results. We've seen so many testimonies. I don't know if there are hundreds of thousands already from the Pacific Rim and all over Philippines. Now we're seeing it in South Africa, and we have enough evidence of the effect of this technology. But I'm sure when you get to a scientist type of person, they'll want to know what the mechanism is. And there are many things we don't understand in this world, but I think the quantum field is one of them. But there's a scientist by the name of Gerald Pollack, and he's an American professor, scientific guy, and he found out how your body creates life. And in other cultures, it's called prana and chi and life force and energy, all sorts of names. And so I think when you read his book or look at his videos, we'll post the link to it on our Telegram group and also on the WhatsApp group. And if you look at the video, there's one of 20 minutes and another one of 13 minutes. He tells you how the body creates life. And it's amazing. It shines light on water. That's the process. And you get a type of electricity produced there. It's called the fourth phase of water. And you'll see there's a lot of accent in Itera on water. And then if you drink the treated water, it's even better. That's already part of the way there to this explosion of life force. And you can imagine your DNA, they know what to do. They're sitting around waiting to do their work, but they also on load shedding or power cuts all the time, because your body has to ration the power that's available. And the life is in the blood, in the liquid. So Pollack explains very nicely in the video how other scientists can replicate it. So it's not just, it's not some obscure examination or test. I'll expand on it a bit further because we're running out of time. But one of the mechanisms, and it's definitely quantum field, you know, there are three phases of water. It's a solid ice and a liquid water and a gas like steam. And he's discovered this fourth phase. And that fourth phase is what creates all this amazing energy in a human that we call life. And the Itera is an external source of light. The producing that equivalent to light, all you need in your body then is water. It's the other component. And then the DNA will do what they're supposed to do. That's why we see people with spinal cord damage healing again. These things are not medical. The medical science doesn't even know about this. One of the sad things about Pollack is he tread on some toes. He discovered this in 2014. And he tread on some toes, unfortunately, because the quantum field is almost taboo in the scientific community. And what he's done is vindicated it. So they sort of sidelined him, you know, he doesn't get mainstream airtime, but at least TED Talk allowed him some time. They also censored, I don't know if you know, but at least now the world knows about it. And Melinda got me the book. There's a textbook on it.
Melinda and Tabitha.
Melinda and Tabitha. And what I wanted everyone to read the book. And then I realized people don't read scientific books. Really, they don't like it. So one of my friends said, Charles, you read it and summarize it for us, please, which I'll do in our future sessions. Just so I know the device works, just to give you some sort of understanding of one of the components of how it works. And it's fascinating to immediately then I realized what it can mean for humans to get hold of this device. It's like what everyone was looking for, a source of life. But it's not made by man, it's made by God. God made the fourth phase of water. The Pollack just discovered how to replicate it in the human body. It's like music. Humans didn't make music, they discovered it. Or mathematics. The whole construct of the creation is mathematical. It's not made by humans, it's discovered by humans. So it's this whole fascinating field is exploding now. And I think a lot of these taboos are being neutralized now in the scientific community. And so it looks very exciting this year, especially for us and future. And so we'll, and a group like us, we're the real pioneers here in South Africa. I don't know how many they've sold in England, Frank, but you're one of the pioneers as well. And our three friends from the USA, they're actually pioneers. I don't know how many people in the USA have actually heard of PRIVE. I wonder if it's 1%. So the whole, it's like a mission field, a ministry you have to attend to help and enlighten people. So I'd like to just, if there are any more questions, I'd like to stop this and then.
I have a question.
Yep.
The water, once you blow your water for, say, you know, a minute, how long does that water last?
I can give you the bit I know about it.
The structure.
Two things have happened. We forgot one bottle for a few weeks and it never changed. You can, you cannot mistake it. It's got completely different texture. It doesn't have a taste. It's just the texture. And some people who like drinking water, when they taste this, they start drinking water again.
Like yourself.
Yeah, and my son-in-law.
Yeah.
Because I
okay, that's the one.
Doing my daughter.
A lady, she's on the program now with us, Juanita. She at her work, one of the tea ladies, her bottle was almost empty. There was a bit left, and one of the tea ladies inadvertently filled it with the drinking water in the office, and all the water, the drinking water, changed from that bit that was left in the bottle. So I'd like to investigate that further. The absolute length of life of that water, I don't know. I don't know if you park a cell phone next to it, what will happen? It will probably degrade again. But if you drink it, so far we've had bottles standing around here for a week or two. There's no change. It doesn't seem to degrade that quickly. So I can't really answer your question. We'll need more information. Maybe one of the more experienced people can tell us, Glenda. How long does a bottle
one thing I heard was once, excuse me, but once that it's been linearized or put in a straight line or declustered or whatever you want to call it, it cannot go back to chaos. It's already, the frequency is there, it doesn't change. So.
That's actually the natural state. So you restore it, and then I think it will be at rest there unless something disturbs it again. We in the cities, we drink water that is run through pumps. Some of it is purified. It's actually sewage water. Then it's treated with chemicals, fluoride and chlorine. and then it's pumped in these long pipes that run through the cities. You don't want to know what's in those pipes. They grow like slime on the inside. And then by the time we drink it, it's completely denatured. There's the fantastic books on water by the Austrian, I think of his name. Yeah, Victor Schauberger. He explains to you how the water can wind up in the wrong direction. And then when it comes into your body, it robs you of energy because it's trying to get back to normal. So normal water is at rest. If it's wound up the wrong way, you know, water is a triangle. It's 2 H's and 1 O. And a triangle can have many shapes. When it's in the wrong shape, it will destroy anything it comes into contact with or steal energy from it. So, yes, I can't answer you, Frank. I'm going to research that one, but that's a good question. Thank you.
I've been giving my dog the water, and I've also been blowing his spine and his jaw because his teeth aren't very good. But the one thing I've noticed since I've been doing it with my dog, he seems to have more energy. He charges about when I take him for a walk. So, yeah, watch this space.
Is he a senior citizen already?
He is. He's over 10.
Yeah.
Thanks for that question. We'll put it in our study field.
Any more questions? We need to write up.
Okay, thanks very much, folks. We're aiming for next Tuesday again, and thank you, for your wonderful contributions. We're all looking forward to making a very great impact on society with this. I think it's breakthrough technology. It's in MIT, they call this stuff disruptive technology. It changes the way people live. Like cell phones have changed us forever. So I think we're a pioneering group. I'm so glad we were introduced to it. And I'm so glad we have this competent group in America helping us, and that we're not floundering around. Thank you very much, Glenda, Sue.
Linda and Rhonda and Julie, thank you so much. And Magda, Dr. Magda Bekes Embrace apologized she couldn't make it. And there are other people also that apologize. So thank you so much.
You know, this is a binary system. And the biggest challenge in binary systems is to see if you can balance your legs. If you get a strong group in one leg, it runs away from the other leg. That's the challenge in this group, in the binary systems.
I'm sure that's not a problem.
But it's not a problem. Yeah, this thing is so easy to do because everyone wants it. All I find is a lot of my contacts are scientists. They just want to know, okay, they know it works. They want to know how it works. So then I just point them at Pollack, and then they understand it, and it's easy for them then. You know, scientists, they won't accept anything if they don't understand it, which means they don't accept most things because they don't understand it. Yeah. Well, can we say good night, and we look forward to next week. Enjoy.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. God bless you guys.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Night.
Bye.
Frank, you can stay on if you want to.
That we can do.
Okay.
Frank,
Yes.
you want to stay on, then we can chat.
Yeah, sure. I think
What is
Michelle
that
just left.
behind you, friend? What is that behind you on the wall?
That's a mirror.
Oh, so I'm seeing a reflection in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
No, it.
Nee, kan nie uit, ja.
See that?
Oh yes, now I can see. Okay. And were we talking to your cell phone now or a computer?
Cell phone.
Goodness me. It's so good, you know, it's a crystal clear picture.
Yeah.
Okay, Frank, you can use it you know, with all the sporty people, you can just share the water with them. Oh,
Yeah.
to have the advance by not sharing it with them.
Yeah.
Maybe you can introduce Wim Hof to the Itera.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's interesting about the blood. Have you actually tested the blood yet?
Yes.
After drinking the water. So like you showed me, Melinda sent the pictures of all this clotted blood sticking together. Yeah.
Yes.
Does it separate like in the photo and make it separate like it should be?
No, we haven't tested it, but what we have seen is that people who drink the water, their blood looks better, but I don't know the time frame, how soon it changes.
But we will do it. We want to still do it.
But knowing blood, I've been looking at blood for 30 years.
Yeah.
Blood changes very quickly, within hours. If your circumstance, the blood will change. So I
Because if you remember, when you did my blood, it was quite separated, good blood. You said I had good blood?
Yes.
And I think Paul was a bit clumped. The youngest person had clumped blood. It was sticking together.
Yeah, that's quite common. We actually call that default blood. Most people look like that.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to know if it does separate it so you can carry more oxygen.
I'm sure it will, but I don't know the time frame. We must do an experiment with it.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have now quite a few clients who've bought the Itera, then we'll see what how their blood changes. But I don't know how rapid it will be. We must find that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've got someone that is interested in one, but I have to find out how to get, purchase one.
Yeah.
If she wants it.
I think it helped when Rhonda explained you actually have two wallets.
Mm.
And the one is for drawing money out of, and the other one is to buy products with. So after a while, you have enough money. We've already bought a product with our credits, a second product.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It is actually a very clever compensation plan. Did you have a chance to have a look at the compensation plan?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
I will forward you now a nice video that a guy with a lot of good energy is explaining it. Yeah, and just, what I've done while we were in Cape Town is I let them taste the ordinary filtered water, and then I let them taste the structured water. And they all say, wow, this is fantastic. I like, yeah.
Can you wand the water if you make a shake? So you make a shake, can you do it before or after? Will it affect like the goodness of the grains, for instance?
You can what I've seen there, the one person says she just blows the food, the drinks, everything she does.
Yeah. Okay.
Charles even did one night the wine, and it tasted different. In fact, it was with his birthday, I think.
Yeah, turn some plonk into good wine.
Yeah, I had a sip of that wine before they did it, and I started coughing. And then we did the water of the wine. Then I had a sip again, and I didn't cough because it tasted different. So it's like it changed the sulfates, or the things that makes me getting an allergic reaction. Now, if it was my my verbeelding, what's verbeelding? Imagination, I don't know. But the fact is, I coughed when it wasn't treated, and I didn't cough when it was treated. Not that I'm a connoisseur, not so much on the wine or so on, but still. But you will. But what we still want to do is we want to, like with wat is die ou wat die bloed die water so doen in mooi prentjies? Masero, nee?
Emoto Masero.
Emoto Masero. So the way he was doing the water before and after, we still want to do it here on the in a way on the dark field microscope
Yeah,
and see.
yeah, yeah, that'd be good. I mean, when I run, I sometimes get this bad knee, and so I've been wanding my knee, and it's early days, but I haven't had that pain come back yet. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
But then I do have a bad back, which I've spent on blowing it every day for probably 10 minutes. But I can't really see it helping my back because I think it's just too many years of being ruined.
What you must do, I've read through it and watched the videos and so on. You must do the 10-point plan. You know, you must open your meridians. It's very important that you do that. You drink your 2 glasses of water and then you do your hands and your feet and you follow that regime in that booklet, the first page. And then you go to your area of pain, of what? Of concern. Thank you, Sean. So like I did that with my shoulder as well. And plus, I was very sick now for more than a week from shedding from exposure to jabbers. And last Sunday, I was coughing so much. I thought I just can't cough anymore. It was really so agony to cough. My ribs and everything was sore. And last Sunday, Charlotte, Tabitha and Michael went to see the patients. I had a nice warm shower, 12 o'clock, because it was so cold. So I did it in the middle of the day, washed my hair, and then I blowed my hair, because that's what you also do. You use it as a blow dryer. And then what I did is I did that 10 points, but then like Glenda Sue was explaining, just blow where it's sore. And that's what I did. I was blowing on my lungs and my neck and my throat where it's sore, and and in my nose and my head and everything. I was just really going on and on and on. I couldn't stop.
You're blurring.
Yeah, I couldn't stop. I just felt like, you know, my body wanted it. And that's where I turned. Because before that, I mean, I was really was moedeloos. Sunday morning, I just thought I just don't want to be so sick. And it's stupid to be so sick. And because of my exposure, and it started the previous Wednesday, and since then I was just man down and not really feeling well. And I could, you know, when you wake up and you feel, oh my word, it's still another day like that, and I'm not used to be sick. Okay, so to me it really wasn't nice.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Time will tell. So see how it pans out. You still there? Oh, you're gone.
What did you say?
Oh, you're back again.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So you. Yeah.
No, it'd just be interesting to see how this one works over a period of time.
Yeah.
I think, Frank, just follow that protocol. It's like a 10 step before you treat it.
I have been doing my hands and my feet, my head, my knees and the back of the knees.
And your face. You know, one friend tonight, she said to me, Monday, she says that a friend that knew that she was using it, but she didn't mention to anybody else. And when she hasn't seen her in a week's time, and she looked at her, she says, wow, look at your face. Because she decided she's going to do that face, you know, face treatment. Like
I've done a bit on my forehead, but I keep it away because I've got some root fillings. I keep it away from my jaw.
Yeah. But you can then what you do is you look at your hands, at the points for your mouth, you
Mm.
treat the bear as well. Mm.
Yep.
And your feet.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
and-
I've been doing the fronts on the back of my feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both sides of my hands,
Yeah.
my knee, my neck,
Jason.
top of my head.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we must finish. Because
Dr. Shaw, hi Melinda, can you hear me?
yes.
Hi, sorry man. I've been here all the while. Doctor, can I ask the two things, the water, is there a maximum that you can drink a day, or can you have an unlimited amount of that water?
As much as you like.
As
Wonderful.
much as you like, Kim, as much as you like. You just drink it, drink everything you use with that. It's healing water.
And can you have it like, and I love my tea. Can I use it like to make tea and all that kind of stuff as well?
That's what the one lady is doing.
It was actually at 8 o'clock.
Sorry?
Yeah, Jason. It's actually finished. It was from 8 to 9.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I actually see that my mic is on. Sorry to disturb that. I actually got.
No problem. No problem. We will have a recording.
You still are recording.
Yeah.
We're going to post the
And-
recordings and send the links out.
Dr. Shaw, my niece in New Zealand has got leukemia. She got it when she went over to live there. And I know she has to go every so often to some place, and I don't know if they take blood or they give her some, I don't know what they give her. She seems to be doing quite well, but would it be safe for her to use something like this, even if she was getting their, whatever treatment it is that they're giving her? Would it be safe for her to use it at the same time or not really?
Of course, it's beneficial.
Okay.
Yep.
So it won't interfere with anything that they're giving her for her body.
I don't think so.
Okay. Because I'm definitely going to have a word with her. She's been wanting to get something for her healing for a long time.
Yeah.
And there's never been anyone that can really, because I mean, God can heal her. She's not born again. But here's something that one can actually use, you know, to help the process along, I would say. So I'll definitely have a word with her. Okay. Thanks, Dr. Shah.
Okay, then thank you for that, folks. We have to leave. We've got another.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Nice seeing you.
Right. See you next week.
All the best, guys. Thank you, man.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.